Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is another TTM video. We like to get autographs TTM or through the mail. We send our favorite athletes and celebrities letters of request along with a photograph or a card asking for their autograph. Put a self-addressed stamped envelope in there and we'll be surprised how many times we get returns. As soon as we do, we come to YouTube, make videos, share information. That way, if you see your favorite athlete or celebrity, maybe you could get one too. We've got 5, so we need to get right into it. Without further ado, first one's coming from Los Angeles, California. And it is, hey, Mr. Dennis Smith, famous Broncos safety. He is 61 years old now. Great player. Safety for 14 years, from 81 to 94, all for the Denver Broncos. Signed 3 of 3. He's got a beautiful signature. Dennis Smith, 49 in the middle. Perfection. Great player. All-American at USC. Then he became one of the best Broncos in history, really, if you think about it. 30 interceptions in his career, but he was known for his hitting ability. He had over almost 1,200 tackles in his career, lifetime. I think he was the leading tackler in Broncos history, including linebackers, cornerback, safeties, and every other position. So really good player. 6-time Pro Bowler. I say this all the time, but in my opinion, he's a future Hall of Famer. Quick return, too. I got that back in 8 days. He's not letting the virus hold him down. 8 days in these times that we're in. No fee for potential future Hall of Famer, Dennis Smith. Get him. Great return, great signature, great player. Number 2, got a little junk here on our letter opener. This is coming from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Not really, but it is coming from Phoenix. Phoenix. Beautiful town, dry heat. Hey, Jay Bell, one of the mainstays in the TTM community. Jay Bell has always been a good signer throughout his career, and then now he's been retired and been coaching for a long time. 54-year-old former shortstop for 18 seasons from 88 to 03. Mostly, as you see here, for the Pittsburgh Pirates was their starting shortstop. I got him on 3 Pirate cards. Signed in blue Sharpie, 90 Donruss. Oh, there's another card there. Nice. That 90 upper deck was sticking to my tops. All right. We'll take 4 of 4 from Jay Bell. Played for a couple other teams, the Royals and the Mets, and earned a World Series ring in 2001 with the Diamondbacks. And he played it there. 2001, and speaking of 2001, he had almost 2,000 hits in his career. Really good player, great defensive player. Didn't have the greatest range, but really knew how to play the game, and was very dependable. Won a Gold Glove in 1993. 2-time All-Star, and had almost 200 home runs in his lifetime too, so wasn't just a punch and Judy hitter. As I said, he won a World Series ring with the Diamondbacks in 2001. He actually scored the winning run in the bottom of the 9th when Luis Gonzalez got that little dinky base hit off Mariano Rivera in the bottom of the 9th. That was Jay Bell on 3rd who scored the winning run. But he's been a coach in the major leagues and minor leagues for years after his playing career ended in 03. Got that back in 14 days. There's no fee. And I said I wanted to send to some very dependable TTMers in these times that we're in, just to make sure that everything's on the up and up. And I knew if I didn't hear back from guys like Jay Bell, I've got to request out to Greg Gagdy. Of course, Dennis Smith's a great returner. And I knew if I didn't get back from those guys, then maybe it would be time to put things on hold for a bit and just wait and see. But everything in the TTM world seems to be going pretty smoothly, so I'm continuing to send out my requests. If you don't, that's fine, your decision. Next one's coming from Portland, Oregon. Don't have many. And there's Pete Ward. We just showed this on a mail day video. I worked a trade out with my buddy for this card. It was autographed by Don Buford. And I said I was going to send it to Pete Ward. And got that back pretty quickly. 8 days, I think. He's 82 years old now. And I sent him this White Sox sticker because I didn't have any other cards of Pete Ward. So that's pretty cool. He didn't sign that. He did. He did sign it. He signed on the back. Chicago White Sox team history. And he signed right there in blue Sharpie. And his trademark underlined his last name. So that's pretty cool. Pete Ward, 82 years old. He was played several positions. Third base, first base, left field. And then he coached for a while after he retired as well, much the same way as Jay Bell did. So, played for the White Sox, also over the Orioles, and then I think a year with the Yankees. The Orioles and Yankees kind of bookended his career. And then from 62 to 70, and in between was with the White Sox. So, that's pretty cool. I got that double. You can barely see it here. Let's see if I can. Signed by Pete Ward and Don Buford, so that's really cool. All right, moving right along. Next one's coming from Indianapolis, Indiana. Just got this in. And it is Mr. Darrell Whitmore. Darrell Whitmore, I sent him 2 customs. We've seen this on a mail day video 2 months ago probably now. I sent him 2 of these customs that I had made, and he must have liked it because he kept one. He autographed one in black and kept one and sent me his own rookie card there on the Upper Deck 93 or 94. Yeah, 94 Upper Deck. That's his rookie card, I believe. That's pretty cool. He must have enjoyed the custom showing him at WVU. He's 51 years old, outfielder for 4 seasons in the major leagues from 93 to 96. All for the Florida Marlins. But he played football and baseball at West Virginia University. And I had the pleasure of playing against him in baseball in 88, 89, and 90. We would go up there and play them at Mountaineer Field. And he hit the hardest ball I've ever seen hit in 1989. I was playing center field. And at WVU's home field, there was a little hill behind the center field fence, and they kind of used that as a batter's eye. It would grow grass in the spring, and it would be a green background for the hitter so the hitter could see. And he hit a home run that would literally never got more than 10 to 12 feet off the ground, and it was like a laser beam. And it went over my head, and it had a vapor trail tailing it like a comet. And it lodged itself in that hillside behind the center field fence. And it was moving so fast, the ball was whistling when it went over my head. So he hit that, and then he was drafted in the first or second round the following year, in 1990. Played a few years in the bigs, and I got that back in 55 days. Custom traded for a rookie card. 55 days, no fee for Darrell Whitmore. Next one is a big old one. We know who it's from because there's been a change of address. Who is it from? Tom Watson Enterprises, new address. And it's a magazine cover, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time in the waiting. We know who it is. Tom Watson, 70-year-old former golfer on the Sports Illustrated, 1981. Master Tom, he wins again at Augusta. Signed beautifully black Sharpie. Love getting these old Sports Illustrated signed. And this is, he was on the tour for 40 years, from 71 to 2014. He's literally one of the greatest golfers in history. Waiting on this one for a while. Like I said, I think 238 days. But of course, it probably had something to do with his old address. His address has changed. Who knows? But I sent it to the old address, and it looks like there's a new one now. So hopefully you guys can pause the video, go back and get that. Why don't I just hold it up again? There, you can pause it again now. Overland Park, Kansas. Really cool. He's won 8 majors in his career. He was a leading PGA money man for 5 years. #1 rated golfer from 78 to 82. 2 Masters, as the Sports Illustrated so eloquently says. 2 Masters titles. 8 majors altogether. PGA Player of the Year 6 times. And he was elected to the World Golf Hall of Fame in 1988. Like I said, 238 days, no fee. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. 5 returns. Hopefully that's still working. Do we still have sound? It's still recording? Yep, we'll try it. So, Dennis Smith, 8 days, no fee. No fee for any of these players. Jay Bell, 14 days. Pete Ward, 8 days. Darrell